Hello. I've been neglecting my channel a bit lately, but this RTX audio thing I thought sounded interesting that I should get my ass in gear and make a video on it. I have a in-progress playthrough of Sakura Wars for the Sega Saturn, which I have not touched in... Oh, hello. Anyway, what's going on right now is I have 3 audio tracks recording. One is my normal filtered audio, with a bit of noise gating and a very weak noise filter, and one is a completely raw audio stream, and one is the RTX audio filtered stream. And in my room I have a big fan, electric heater with a fan, an air purifier, and a humidifier, all the fans, and sitting next to me is also my phone with a white noise app playing. So I thought this unrealistic scenario would be a good test of just how much it can do under the best circumstances. I'm going to play a bit of Monster Hunter, probably die, because I don't think this quest was intended for a single player. Normally I try and capture monsters, because I'm an ecologist. I mean, I just give them these living monsters, and out the other side of the factory comes a bunch of body parts. It's none of my business. Funny story, I already made this video. It had some very impressive gameplay. Not bragging, but I thought I did alright. I did not record it. Oh, yeah, I think I'll just let these guys fight then. I don't actually need any of these monster parts. This is just... I thought this would be sort of a low effort video to make after the much more difficult one I neglected to actually record. A similar scenario is why I have not gotten back to the Sakura Wars playthrough. Oh, come on. On your feet. But I am going to get back to that. I've got an episode in the can, just needs to be edited. All these monster parts. Oh no, that's a dead cat there. Where's the other guy? There's supposed to be 3. One, 2. Maybe the other one spawns in when the other one's dead. I don't know. Halfway through the fight, I'm going to intentionally kill myself. That'll be the story. And I will, at that time, switch to a different kind of microphone. Right now I'm using a dynamic microphone. So even though there's like a deafening amount of audio in the noise, let's call it. Oh, okay, he's already dead. Cool. Even though there's like a lot of noise in the room right now, you're probably not being subjected to very much of it. You know what? These guys are like already dead. Is this a low rank quest? Like I'm not sure what's going on. He shouldn't already be staggered like that. Maybe I picked a low rank quest. Well, I will try to remember some of the things I talked about last time. I like to play as a gun lance, even though I mostly just use the lance part of that. Reason for that being that I like the lance better, but it doesn't have this move, which can help you close the distance really quickly. I find that very helpful. The regular lance does have this crazy charge move where you run super fast, but that seems maybe a bit difficult to control. I just finished this armor set, or 3 pieces of it anyway, that allowed me to totally disregard that jumping out of the ground attack. Very happy about that, although I had to sacrifice some damage to get that. But, surviving that jump out of the ground thing without hardly any damage at all is totally worth it, I think. Oh, here's the other one. Since this is going to end a lot sooner than I expected, I will delve into my thoughts. I have done like a little bit of testing on this. Had to do some more testing because I wanted to, check and make sure, hey, is this actually recording this time? So I got a chance to listen to it. There, I used the gun part of my gun lance for the first time in the fight, I think. my thoughts on the whole thing is it sounds pretty decent in my opinion. Way better than conventional noise filter. And the people that are complaining about, hey, why is NVIDIA gating this behind supposedly RTX hardware requirement? They think that's really unfair. And you know what? It is bullshit that they're saying, hey, you need an RTX card to use this feature. Obviously you don't. This is me using a 1080 Ti, GTX 1080 Ti. And seems like it works just as well as an RTX card. I have to guess. Sounds pretty good. But on the other hand, they obviously did invest some significant amount of money in this. So if they want to say, hey, you need to pay for this, that doesn't sound crazy to me. You know, lots of people who would appreciate this feature spend hundreds of dollars on audio equipment. I, for no good reason, have spent like $400 on... Well, no, that's lowballing it because I don't want to embarrass myself, say how much I've actually spent. I've spent too much on audio equipment. And if NVIDIA said to me, hey, you can have much, much better audio, noise canceling, in exchange for buying a video card, if I already wanted to get a new video card, that would just be gravy, you know. I wouldn't mind that at all. As it stands, I have this 1080 Ti, which like works really well. I don't know why I'm bothering to carve this Bareth, low rank Bareth. So I don't embarrass myself too much here. Oops. Oh no, I didn't want to use a max potion. Ah, yeah, that was ridiculous. See that? That should have sent me flying, but I got this guard up thing on my armor, finally. Pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to come back in a few minutes with a condenser microphone hooked up instead of a dynamic microphone. And you'll get to hear just how loud it is in this room. And maybe make the point to you that even though you can't maybe use this, maybe you just need to get a dynamic microphone because, you know, this room is distractingly noisy. All right, now I'm going to be playing with this condenser microphone, and I think it will probably sound a little bit better, apart from there being so much background noise. And I'm sorry if maybe the levels aren't quite right or something like that. I'll try and fix that if it's bad, but I don't normally have this microphone hooked up because, as you can hear, it really does pick up a lot of background noise. So this is probably like an ideal test for... Oh god, I have to fight them at the same time, huh? Alright, hopefully they aren't on a team. Oh yeah, they're definitely not on a team. Awesome! There we go. Yep. You know, I'm just gonna sit up here. Oh! This guy, what's his name? Doggadaran, something like that. He's actually, for me, he's actually quite a struggle to fight because he just moves so fast. So he's like the natural counter to a lance or gun lance user. He just attacks and moves so fast. It's hard to keep a... Oh wow, hard to keep my eyes on him. Whereas Devil Ho doesn't really give me as much of a problem because he's, you know, he's fast, but he's big and lumbering, and he doesn't jump off walls and stuff. All right, I'm gonna turn off the all the excess noise now. Since there's this odd break in the combat, there's supposed to be a third monster, but where is it? There's probably a flying monster, right? So where? Oh, whoa! What the heck is that? Lunastra, huh? Can't be that bad. So you can hear now, got a lot quieter in here. All the excess noise is turned off. No fan, no humidifier, no nothing else. People sometimes ask me why I always play as a female character. The first reason is I'm very progressive. The second reason I forget what the second reason is. Well, that's my video on RTX audio. Hope that was helpful. If you enjoy watching terrible videos, you might like my channel. Subscribe now. I decided I should probably have a sample of how it sounds with a keyboard typing. I have a mechanical keyboard. It's a Corsair K70. It's not the RGB one. I'm not one of those. With Cherry MX brown switches. So those are like the quieter ones that still have the like the clickiness. Yeah. The blue ones are the Cherry MX blue ones are the ones that are super loud and annoying. So the microphone is now like a comfortable speaking distance away, like as if the keyboard was talking to you, right? It's that far away. Yep. I'm an amazing typist. All right, so there it is. There's some typing, and I'm going to move. Okay, so this is a dynamic microphone again, remember. So I'm going to move it back to where I normally put it, and then type a bit. Okay, so it's now at my normal speaking position. There's about, let's say, 2 feet between the microphone and the keyboard, and also it's facing the opposite direction. So I'm gonna pound on this thing. Okay, so there's some racket. Okay, and now I will do the same thing with my condenser microphone, which is going to be much louder. My other microphone is now hooked up, and first of all, I'm going to tap on the desk a bit. Tapping on the desk just now, right? Super loud. Should be super annoying to hear. And am I even speaking into this right? I think I am. Am I? I'm not. Am I? I am. Okay. And now I'm going to do some typing. It's about a foot and a half away from my keyboard. And now I'm going to talk while I'm typing. The quick brown fox jumps, or possibly jumped, over the lazy dog and or dogs. So that should have been pretty loud, but the RTX, I think, will cut that out. I think. Oh, finally, one last test. I'm using a gamepad here. It is an 8BitDo SN30 Pro Plus, which is a fantastic gamepad. I recommend it to anyone. I'm going to just click the sticks around and stuff. And now I'm talking while clicking the sticks around and pressing buttons. pressing lots of the buttons and clicking sticks. Clicking sticks. Clicking. There we go. Yep. Lots of racket. I should probably do it for the dynamic microphone too. Dynamic microphone. I'm now clicking switches and sticks and things right up, like it's like right up its mouth, right? Yeah. Hear all that racket? And RTX whatever should fix that.